What's up, everybody? Hope your day's going better than mine. I've been fighting with this stupid door for like 2 freaking hours now. If you've seen in some of the videos I've been posting, this cable was really long and went almost to the bottom of the door. And it's starting to drive me nuts. It's getting in the way. The original one broke, and I thought I would like it longer, but that was wrong. I do not like it being longer like that. So, got a new cable. I'd already gone through one cable. I'll show you. Decided to go with the cable that's coated in rubber. It's got a rubber sleeve around it. This one was just regular stainless steel, but ended up just fighting it to get these stinking crimps on. So, done with that. Want to get the door fixed. In order to fix this door, obviously you need some cable. You need a ring. Some of these have chains, but I prefer a ring and a cable system anyways. I like the brass ring because the brass ring is very visible to my eye, and I can see it really easily. I know right where to grab. You also need a crimping tool. I'm gonna use it once. It's 70 bucks, but I wanted to do the job right because this has been bugging me. Bought gridded crimping sleeves. We'll see if these crimping sleeves fit this rubber coated cable or not. Look at that, they fit. So we're going to use these gridded crimping sleeves. Just in case they didn't fit, I bought a different one that wasn't gridded, a little longer. You can see the difference there. The gridded versus the ungridded. Much longer. I'll use my hoodie as a contrast. Get another crimping sleeve on here. In the meantime, I've noticed a lot of questions from several of you. Everybody seems to have the biggest complaint. Why don't I wear rubber coated anything when I'm washing out the trailers? Come over here so you can see this. Put one crimping sleeve on and then put another crimping sleeve on. I'm going to keep this crimping sleeve right here at the end of the cable. Make sure everything's twisted and good. The reason I don't wear rubber gloves or rubber rain jackets or anything like that is because I did that when I first started, and that stuff is always wet. It gets moldy. And it's really annoying to keep all of that clean. And after a while, I just got tired of it. You know, I'm on a time schedule here. I gotta get stuff done. Just take this clamp and just clamp this crap down real tight. I understand why some people would want to wear rubber gloves or rubber anything, but after a while, you just get it done. Also, in my videos, sometimes I do things that I don't normally do. I don't normally stick my hand in 4 inches of cow crap. I generally will kick the box clean out of the way. Another question I've gotten is why I don't use a pressure washer. I want to assure you that that water in those washouts is under a lot of pressure. It's like a fireman's hose. It's definitely under pressure. Someone has also asked why I don't use hot water. I am out west. You know, the livestock haulers in the Midwest, they haul a lot of pigs. Only time I haul pigs is because I need to get to cows. So those guys out in the Midwest, they wash out with hot water, and they also disinfect their trailers. You don't need to disinfect your trailer as much when you're hauling cows. Cows don't carry diseases. Well, they can get disease, but they are not as disease prone as pigs are. Pigs are very disease prone. There is a hot water washout that I do use. It's in Idaho. They use they use hot water, but it's a natural hot water spring. I want to use this cable thimble around my ring here, so I'm not applying a weird bending pressure to this cable and making it fail sooner. I want this thimble on the inside. A couple of you have also asked me to make a video on how to calculate cattle per compartment. I am going to do that. There's two methods I use. For those of you that don't know, when you haul livestock, you need to be certified to do it. It's called a BQA certification. When you haul pigs, you need to be pig certified. We call that TQA certified. Transportation Quality Assurance and Beef Quality Assurance. So you got to be certified to haul livestock. Regardless of the livestock, you need to be certified. Just force this ring open. That's enough. Okay. Bring that down. So when you load livestock, there's a general rule of thumb. 100 pounds per 1.3 square feet. That's the BQA model. I use the BQA model to proof my work. The other model I use, the one that I use to calculate cattle per how much cattle or livestock goes into a compartment. I don't know who came up with it. That's probably one of those things that's been passed down from cattle trucker to cattle trucker across the generations. It doesn't have a name, so I'm not going to claim that I invented it or anything like that. I will claim putting it into a formula though and giving it a name. I call it the linear length model. It's a lot easier. So I'm going to make a video on how to do that. I learned it from a good buddy of mine. He is the gold standard of livestock transportation. He's wound up so tight he doesn't even call himself a cattle trucker. He's a livestock professional. He also likes to screw with me in the comments section, so I'm gonna make fun of him. But when it comes to transporting livestock, he is the gold standard. He's also a really good dude. I have learned a lot from him, specifically how to be a professional, not an amateur. Clearly I'm saying all this in jest. My recent video I posted, I was describing a little bit about my truck. I have 308 rear ends in my I had 308 rear ends in my truck. I've currently switched them out to 336s. Someone asked why I don't like 308s. The reason for that is simple. I gotta get power to the ground as quick as I can. And when I had 308s in, they just did not work for cows. So I'll never do 308s again with livestock. There may be some situations where 308s work for you, like if you're 70,000 pounds or less all the time, 308s might be good for you. But for me, no way, man. I ain't doing that again, ever. That was a huge mistake. Cost me a lot of money to fix it and to change those out. It's like $7,000 just in parts, just for new differentials. Plus the labor to change it and all the oil that those things take. Not to mention the downtime and the lost time from climbing mountains real slow. It was a nightmare, so I won't ever do 308s again. Any new truck I build is going to be real simple. Big engine, 336, 342s, or 355s. And that's all there is to it. There we go. Got my ring on there, both my crimps and my thimble. I'm really happy with the way that looks. So we're going to tighten this down. One of you commented and asked how long it takes to load a trailer. If I'm doing it by myself, it can take me some time. You know, sometimes I go to auction houses or things like that and I gotta load by myself. That can be a labor, that's for sure. If I have help though, we can get these trailers loaded in literally like 10-15 minutes. It's really, really fast. Another commenter asked to know a little bit about my truck. Other than the rear end issue, it's a 2020 Kenworth. I got it in August of 2020. It's a 2021 model. 293-inch wheelbase. Silver and blue. Classic Kenworth. W900. Really, really like the truck a lot. So do my kids. My kids love that truck. There we go, all fixed. Pull that back out of the way. That brass ring is very visible, that's why I like it. That was a humongous sore. I've got a day off today, and on my days off I usually fix stuff on my truck, fix stuff in the trailer. I do all my maintenance myself, everything that I can. I have a very good mechanic that I trust up in Montana. I do everything up there that I can't do here by myself. Another commenter asked if I've ever hauled piglets. I have hauled piglets. They're about this big, usually 80-90 pounds. We call those roasters. I'm not a full-time pig hauler. There are other people that do that full-time. So don't critique me, other livestock professionals. Pigs is not my forte. I haul calves, feeders, and day olds mostly. It's what I do. Every now and then I do fats. Fats are big kill cows. And even there I use some language wrong, but that's okay. I do have to grease things in this truck. Someone did ask if I have to grease things. This door gets greased. All of my swing gates get greased. My counterbalance gets greased. They have little grease zerks. I do go through and grease it every month by myself. I do that. I have a grease gun. I'll just deal with that when I'm greasing my truck. One person did ask how many gates are in the trailer. So my center of my trailer has a gate, top and bottom. Some trailers have gates all over the place. This one's relatively small. This is a 48-foot trailer, but these come in 48, 50, 51, 52, 53. Company I work for even has, 57 footers, 57 feet long quad axle trailers for really big cattle. Someone asked if I use brightener or acid. No, never. On aluminum you don't use acid, and I don't use brightener. Soap and water. These trailers are extremely expensive. Someone else did ask how much they cost. Brand new. During the metal and aluminum shortages of 2021 with COVID, these trailers hit like $130,000, $140,000. So you got to take care of them because they cost a lot of money. You never use brightener or acid on these trailers, just soap and water. You can use Rain-X if you like. I don't use Rain-X because to me it kind of feels like a waste. That's going to get covered in cow crap anyways. They claim that the Rain-X will make it come off easier on the outside. I don't buy it, especially in the winter. Salt will take anything off anything. Salt's very corrosive. So no brightener, no acid, just soap and water when you wash them. And then another commenter asked how often I have to wash out every month. That really varies, but usually it's 6 to 10 times, maybe more. Depends on how busy I am or what location I'm in. I try to keep everything as clean as I can though. The longer you let it go without washing it out, just the more work it becomes. And the cost is $50, $60, $70 for myself if I do it myself. If I pay to have it done, we're looking at $100, $150, $200, maybe even more in the winter. It can cost a lot. So anyways, got this fixed. New ring, new cable. It's not gonna be hanging down there by the bottom. I literally just took off like 2.5 feet. If stuff is not put together properly in these trailers, you can get hurt really bad. And I have been hurt really bad before. I've had this door come back because I wasn't quick enough. Big angry cow kicked it, came back and punched me right in the face with this door here. Broke my nose. If you look at my nose, it's a little bit sideways, and the top of it I can't feel from that accident. And it might bruise my eyes. I was bleeding everywhere. My face swelled up real bad. That was not a good day. Gave me a concussion. I've never had a concussion before, but the way that felt, screw that. I'm gonna put this away. I've got some other things I need to deal with on my truck. Maybe I'll give you some secrets to the way to pull rocks out of your tires like a cattle trucker. And hint, hoof pick. Works really good. Thanks for watching the video. A short one. Appreciate it. Bye.